So what do you say when a child comes up to you and says something surprising like,
I hate you, Dad.
what do you say? It's really hard not to take something like that personal. So a lot of times what kids can't talk out, they act out. If they're feeling an emotion and they don't know exactly how to explain it, a lot of times what they'll do is they will do something in order to create inside of you as the parent the same or a similar emotion that they're feeling inside. So what might it mean if a kid says to the parent, I hate you? Unfortunately, from personal experience of having some of my kids say that to me, usually what that means is, I'm really mad right now and it's your fault. Or I'm really mad right now and I don't like what you're doing. But rather than them saying that, they say something in order to create the same emotion in you that they're feeling inside. So here's a way to respond to that and many other statements that a child may say to you. First, rather than responding by saying, don't you say that to me, that's rude, or you watch your mouth, young lady, both of which are probably not going to get you very far. So rather than saying something like that and wasting your time and your moment and being able to kind of work through this situation, you can say something like, whoa, what's going on, sweetie? So the first thing we want to do is find out more. So rather than get upset and explain, what we want to do is we want to explore. So if a child says something surprising, here are 3 statements that you can say. What do you mean? Tell me about it, and how so? You can write those down and you can memorize those. Those are 3 questions that parents can say in order to explore more what it is that their child is saying or feeling. So a child says to you, I hate you, Dad. Well, what do you mean, sweetie? You're mean and you never let me do what I want to do. Whoa. Sweetheart, what's going on? What is it that you're hoping to do that I'm not letting you do right now? Well, I want to be able to stay out later and you're saying that I have to come home at 9 o'clock. So basically, what is the issue? The issue is I want to be able to stay out later. And because I don't know how to say that very well, I say something like, I hate you. Because right now I'm feeling so much anger, I want you to feel the same anger that I feel. So rather than going off on the, you don't talk to me like that, and okay, now you're grounded, you're just being rude, you're just being mean, which won't really help. So slowing it down and connecting, and this is what I say in a lot of my videos, this is what I say in a lot of my counseling sessions and the parenting classes that I teach, you slow down and you connect. Whoa, sweetie, what's going on? And find out what's going on, explore it. So again, the 3 things you can say is, what do you mean? How so? And tell me about it. So, sweetie, what do you mean you hate me? You don't ever let me do what I want to do. Okay, so now we can kind of explore this. Well, what do you mean, sweetie? I want to be able to stay out late and you make me come home and I don't want to come home and you never listen to me and you never care about what's important to me. So here's the key, empathy and understanding. Even after they've said something mean and rude to you, the empathy and understanding will be helpful in calming the brainstem so that we can have a conversation rather than putting her in lizard brain and me going in lizard brain, and then we're just like lizards fighting with each other. So rather than that, the slowing it down, connecting, showing empathy and understanding, and then we're going to work through this. Okay, sweetie, what do you mean you hate me? Well, you never let me do what I want to do. Sweetie, I get it. It's frustrating when you can't do the things that you want to do. Or it's frustrating when you want to do something and I say no, or I say not right now. I hear you. I hear you. Sweetheart, I want you to be able to do the things that you'd like to do. However, in order to be able to do that, you'll need to, and then fill in the blank with what it is that you want your child to do. Sweetie, I'd be happy for you to be able to stay out later. But in order for you to be able to stay out later, I need to see that and then describe what it would take for a child to be able to stay out later. Now, there are certain situations that a child may ask for something that is far beyond what is either normal or what's acceptable. So a child may say, Dad, I want to stay out all night. It'll be fun. I don't feel comfortable with that, sweetie.
You're so controlling. You never trust me. You never let me do the things I want to do.
You have to, as a parent, resist the urge to be sarcastic with the child.
What do you mean I never let you do what you want to do? I let you do everything you want to do and you're just ungrateful.
Not going to be helpful. Not going to be helpful. So rather than going sarcastic or rather than just arguing with the child, you just explore it. Sweetie, what is it that you're trying to tell me right now? You want to stay out all night. You know what? I know that would be fun and you'd have a lot of great fun. However, it's just really hard for me to know that one of the people that I love the most is out all night. Not only do I sleep better knowing that you're safe at home, but it's just a way of me kind of being a dad and trying to protect you. I know that you're old enough and that you can handle yourself. However, I just need you to come home. But we can talk a little bit about staying out a little bit later tonight because I know it's a special occasion, but I do need you to come home. What I'm doing is rather than going down some sort of rabbit hole in an area that's not going to be helpful at all, I slow it down, I listen, I connect. And then once we've worked through this, then I can go back to, so sweetie, you said to me that you hate me. Do you really hate me? And I've asked this of my kids before, and my kids will say, no, Dad, I don't hate you. I'm just really upset that I can't do some of the things that I want to do. Again, that's when you show forth empathy and understanding. I know it's tough. I know it's tough when I have all of these rules and everything, but I really want you to be able to be safe and to be able to be at home, at a reasonable hour, so that that I know that you're going to be okay. So I haven't been very detailed at what time, and the reason that I haven't been very detailed on that is because every family has their own rules, and every family has their own times for curfew and things like that. And I'm not trying to get very specific in that area, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show the principle of when a child reacts to you, rather than being reactive as a parent, we can be proactive by showing forth empathy, understanding, listening, asking those 3 questions. What do you mean? How so? Tell me about it. Those 3 questions can become very, very helpful when a child is very emotional and is saying things that maybe they don't mean, or they're just trying to get a reaction out of you. So hopefully this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell. It's really helpful for me to be able to show up higher in the search engines so that I can get this content out to more parents. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a great day with your kids.